How well did Argentina do in 2024? In this series, I'm grading countries in these three categories and giving them one of these at the end, which should indicate their future prosperity. First up is Argentina's economy, and wow, it's been quite an interesting year for them. So in November 2023, right before their new president, Javier Milei, took power, their monthly inflation rate was at a scarcely believable 12.8%, but now it's just 2.4%, the lowest it's been in 4 years. GDP fell 2.1% this time last year, but now it's growing at 3.9% despite cuts to government spending, and they've had their first surplus in 12 years thanks to cuts and a booming farming and resources sector. Foreign investment is also up and wages are growing at 2% a month. This all seems so very good, but we need to keep in mind that currently these policies are only really helping the rich, with the poverty rate stubbornly remaining at over 40%. The scaling back of pensions, healthcare, public infrastructure and food rations has had a very real detrimental effect on the poor. But despite that, Milei seems to be setting up Argentina's economy for a very bright future, so E for exceeds expectations. And now political stability. Javier Milei, 1 year in, remains as one of the most popular democratically elected leaders in the world, with approval rate of around the mid-40s to mid-50s depending on the survey. Protests against Milei have also been very limited. His left-wing opposition seems incredibly weak, and there are no real challenges to his power in the foreseeable future. I give Argentina an O for outstanding. Geostrategic position. Well, Argentina is one of the only countries successfully pulling off a healthy relationship with both China and the US. During the election, Milei aligned himself very well with America, rejecting the China-led BRICS, wanting to dollarize the economy, and now with the election of Trump, we can only expect this relationship to become closer. And at the same time, he's had a very pragmatic approach with his relationship with China, seeking stronger trade ties, and with Argentina having all the lithium China needs for their electric car batteries, this could prove to be a very fruitful relationship. It's all looking very promising, and thus I give Argentina another O for outstanding. So overall, I believe Argentina has had a better 2024 than most would have expected. It seems like for the first time in over a decade, they have a bright future ahead of them, but I do worry about the poor who are being left behind. But despite that, I grade Argentina's 2024 with an O for outstanding. But what would you grade them? Let me know in the comments below.